A year ago, David Spencer with the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office got to work on an investigation. He was determined to prove that his boss, Blaze Smith, is in fact Santa Claus. He gathered evidence, questioned scores of people, but in the end didn't get the answers he was looking for. This year, though, Spencer is more determined than ever to prove that he's right and expose Sheriff Blaze Smith for who he really is. Hours of interviews and statements from witnesses confined to this lone box.
As the evidence mounted up, it came to a point where we had to come forward and let some people know some answers.
But exactly what are those answers, and would people actually take him seriously? These are all questions that David Spencer had to ask himself before going public with what he found.
No, I think I've come to the point where I'm okay and I'm at peace with it. I think at the beginning I felt like I needed to convince adults that he really was Santa. But what I've come to learn through the investigation is that even those who think, nah, it's Sheriff Smith, he's been here for a while, he's not Santa Claus, they're actually helping out because they're actually providing Santa with cover so that he can operate for another year. Okay, I can live with that. But like I said, the children know.
Case in point, this photo lineup. Adults, Spencer says, are all over the place when it comes to picking which Santa they like the best. But kids, well, there's only one.
They identify at a rate of 98%. That's just crazy that they identify this man, Blaze Smith, at 98% that he's Santa Claus.
After speaking with a few people around the sheriff's office, we couldn't get anyone to corroborate Spencer's story, but did find out that there's been a lot of strange things that have been going on around here. I mean, take this door, for instance. There are several of these that have been decorated throughout the office, and no one knows who decorated them. So, is this a conspiracy? Or is there truth to the tale? The world may never know.
It's just another thing that I see where I'm like, this place is really different with Sheriff Smith.
All right, well, we have the man at the center of this investigation. Sheriff Smith, are you Santa? Are you in fact Santa?
Listen, I told Spencer this a long time ago. You could dress up like him. You could look like him, walk like him, act like him. It doesn't make you him.
So, you are not Santa? Is that what you're telling us? Or what are you telling us?
What
You're
I'm
kind of
telling
dancing
you,
around the question here.
Well, no, not really. I can dress you up and make you look like Santa Claus. And if you play the part well, people will think maybe you are the Santa Claus.
But here's the thing, you've got this twinkle in your eye and kids just love you. I mean, it's got to tell us something here.
Well, yeah, it might be an indication, if you will, that you're looking a whole lot more like him than what you think yourself. But, you know, I'm the sheriff. I have a lot of things to do. I have a very, very busy schedule. And I noticed when Spencer was doing his investigation, he brought up the fact that I wasn't in the office and all of a sudden Santa would show up. Well, I can't help where Santa's at. I wish I knew where we'd be at it all the time.
Well, I mean, are you friends with Santa Claus? I mean, is this...
Well, of course, I talk to kids or whatever, I send the list to him.
Okay. You know, I don't know if we're really going to get answers from him.
It's a funny predicament because if he is Santa Claus, I'm not confirming or denying that. If everybody knows, it kind of makes it hard for him to be sheriff. It also makes it hard for him to be Santa Claus. So those people who are on the fence and doubting, they help us out because if he were Santa Claus, it provides a cover for him.
The outfit, the beard, the glasses, the hat.
It does seem to be all there.
But don't forget the heart.
Of course, the heart.
Even playing, it takes a nice heart to do this, okay?
It does.
That's what it takes to make the kids smile.
Dave Baker is laughing over here.
I'm convinced.
You're convinced, aren't you?
I'm sure he's got lights and sirens on his sleigh too, though.
You looked at it? You seen it already?
Is it a blink of an eye?
Well, you know, Rudolph doesn't have enough to get you through where you need to go through with a red nose. You know?
That is